The kind of evening where the light faded without effort, and no one felt compelled to comment on it. The sky did what skies usually do at that hour, slowly dimming, gently adjusting its colors from pale blue into something softer, something that did not ask to be named. The clouds were present, but not particularly interesting. They drifted in a manner that suggested they had done this many times before and expected to do it many times again. The road was neither wide nor narrow. It had existed long enough that no one remembered when it was made, and it was maintained just enough that it remained usable. Small cracks appeared here and there, but they were familiar cracks, and no one felt the urgency to repair them immediately. They did not interfere with walking or driving. They simply existed, quietly, as part of the road's personality, if one could call it that. Each house was different in minor ways, but similar in all the ways that mattered. They were the sort of houses that did not surprise anyone. Their doors opened and closed when needed. Their windows reflected the changing light of the day. Curtains were drawn or left open based on habit rather than intention. The lamp did not flicker. It did not hum loudly. It simply produced light, warm, steady, and entirely predictable. The light filled the room in a way that made the corners softer and the shadows less defined. The room contained furniture that had been placed there some time ago and had not been moved recently because there was no reason to move it. The chair was comfortable enough, though not remarkable. It had supported many quiet evenings and expected to support many more. The table held a book that had been set down earlier, not because the reader was finished, but because it was time for something else, perhaps tea, perhaps rest, perhaps simply sitting without purpose. Not completely motionless, but calm in the way that suggests nothing urgent is about to happen. A faint breeze passed through occasionally, moving leaves just enough to remind them that air existed. The leaves responded without enthusiasm, rustling briefly before returning to stillness. It did not chime loudly. It simply continued doing what clocks do, measuring seconds in a steady rhythm that did not rush and did not pause. Each second passed into the next without ceremony. The water ran, the cup was rinsed, and it was placed on a drying rack alongside other cups that looked much the same. There was no thought given to which cup it was. It had fulfilled its purpose and would do so again tomorrow. Stars began to appear, not all at once, and not in a way that demanded attention. They simply arrived, one by one, as they always did. Some were brighter than others. Some were barely noticeable unless one was specifically looking for them, which no one particularly was. Occasionally, a car passed by, its sound soft and brief, fading quickly into the distance. The road accepted the sound and then returned to silence without complaint.